Hello, I'm Luke. It's now January 2019 and I'm trying to catch my first carp of the year. I am down Windmill on the little carp lake for tonight. I got down last night around 8:30, so I was flicking the rods out in the dark, but got on some nice spots where I've been coming down recently. In the week after school I've been seeing fish showing around them areas, so I'm quite confident in where I'm fishing. It's nice and mild this weekend. It's about 5 degrees in the night and 7-8 degrees in the day, compared to what we had last week, -4 degrees, what I was blanking in. And I've got a nice southwesterly pushing down towards me. So, although the little carp lake can be a bit harder than the big carp lake in the winter, the big carp lake is quite busy at the moment. There's 3 anglers doing the day and 1 doing the night, so this lake hasn't been fished that much recently, apart from Brad, who did the night Thursday night, and he blanked unfortunately. But it's looking quite nice at the moment. Weather is spot on. If there was a bit of rain, that is, like if there's rain the weather would be spot on, but it's still proper carp here. I'm just using the usual baitworks, half a monster red, 5% from L, on the same rigs you saw me use on the big carp lake on my last video. But I am now part of the ability tackle team. My order came last night before I got down, so I had the chance to quickly tie up a few rigs. I've got their size 8 curves on and they are sharp as hell. I have never tested a hook on my finger what as sharp as the ability tackle hooks. I'm sure they'll nail the fish, and it's a nice way to start off the year joining a tackle brand. I cannot wait to nail the fish from their new products, and yeah, but I'll keep the vlog updated. I think tonight I'll be joined by Brad, but this afternoon I might be helping him build one of the swims on the match lake. We've built 2 so far, but I'll try and keep the vlog updated for you. It's coming to about 3 o'clock now, so I've just got the rods all repositioned for the night. I've had the rods in for a few hours, whilst I've been charging the lakes for Brad and helping Tom, who's fishing down there, move his stuff over to the other side of the match lake. But I've put my left hand rod down the far bank towards the cormorant scarer, as I saw one bush there around midday, and I've just flicked one rod out in the open water. Then my right hand rod is still down that margin by them lilies, so it's looking really good, especially for that right hand rod with the wind pushing right down on that bank that I've put it on. So fingers crossed I might get one tonight or this evening, or tomorrow even. I'll be fishing tomorrow in the day, so keep my fingers crossed and I'll keep you updated. Right, I'm so buzzing with this. This is my first carp of 2019. Ripped off on my left hand rod, but I cast to a far bank after seeing some fish show there. Half a monster red bottom bait, 0.5% from L pop up, the usual, and it was absolutely nailed on the mobility tackle size 8 curves. Like, it got me proper solid in the rushes, still managed to get out no problem without having to wade out towards it. I've just got the waders on to stop my knees getting wet, so I'm not getting into a sleeping bag in the cold joggers. But I've got a few stills of this mint fish. Gonna slip it back now. Get in. Good morning. No more fish last night, just that one. But I don't mind, like. But yeah, I woke up. I've got a couple of anglers fishing on my right, sort of in between me and Brad. So I sort of moved my middle rod away from them a bit because now there's quite a bit of pressure on one side of the lake. So yeah, like, I'm debating whether I should move my margin rod over or not, to be honest, like, because I feel like I might be getting a bit cut off. So I'll keep you updated if anything else happens. I was thinking about just trying to get a lift home, but now the anglers have gone, so I'm not getting cut off anymore. So after going out to sort the match out with Brad, I'll just go and put the rods back out, like. And with the wind hacking right down in there, it is looking banging. So we saw one top when walking back round, so I put my middle rod on that. And I've just moved my right hand rod further down the right hand margin from them lilies, saying I've done 2 nights with no fish from that spot. So yeah, it's looking banging right now. I've just got the rod tips low to the water now because the wind and the liner's just doing my head in. The liner's from the wind, so it's looking sick out there. I'll keep the vlogs updated. Rods are on the deck, just starting to pack down now. Rods are out on the big carp lake. Got down last night at around 8 in the dark. Got the rods out just as spots. What I sort of know, no fish low. Jumped in this peg as someone had a couple out who did a quick night last week. Biggest being a 17. But yeah, it's probably about midday now. I've got tonight and tomorrow to catch a few fish. But I haven't really had the rods out this morning, but I've just gotten back out and I did a bit of a lead around in the spots that usually some fish, but it's quite mild. I think around 6 degrees, but there's a bit of a cold wind sort of coming from the east, what's making it quite tough. But apart from that cold wind, the weather isn't too bad, but I think that cold wind is turning them off a bit, as the people on the match lake are finding it quite slow. But I'll keep the vlog updated. And yeah, you might have seen I had that 13-pound mirror last week on the vlog, but I'm on the big carp lake, still have the little carp lake. That's the little carp lake last week. But this is the peg I usually go in. It's quite nice. I've got that round the back of the island. I've got all this water in front of me. That bay there, they like holding up in there. But we're feeding them up a bit now with the BP milling pellet. And they'll get fat on that. And I think Brad's gonna buy enough, like upper 20 this month, at the end of this month I think, for this lake. But they do like it around there, but I did put a lot of pellet in there when I was going around feeding the fish this morning, so I don't think I'll put a rod on that unless they're mopping up the spot. But there's so much out there, I sort of doubt I'd end up getting a bite on that. Yeah. So yeah, but hopefully while them rods go off. I had a liner on the margin rod as soon as I got it out, but I'll keep the vlog updated, see what happens. You cannot go out on the bank without any of these. These are the bankside essentials. You've got to have the slices and the potato tarts, the noodles, the slices and the Thatchers. But Thatcher's A's would be better, a lot better. I guess 13 on the dot, I think. Then I said in the video, in the last vlog, that margin mob would probably go off, and it did, with this lovely common going £13 on the dot. Absolute beautiful fish. So yeah, after the liner stopped, I went in and put a bit of maggot and crushed boilie on the top. 5 minutes later, the rod tore off. We'll get a few stills of this beauty and slip it back. Celebratory Thatchers on the YouTube channel. And got a brothers there, hiding away at me bibby.
You'll be licking your cherry beet wells.
We got Slush there, Laura there. Got the social going now. The rod's all out. Just getting a few liners on the middle right now. Go on. Right then, so this is my rig of choice for tonight. So what I've got is just line coming down straight through to an ability tackle lead clip with a lead of probably around 1.5 ounces. You don't really need a heavy lead on lakes like these, because there's not like there's stupidly big fish in there. I know the 1.5 ounce lead is going to be nice and quiet, and it's still heavy enough to give the fish a good decent hook hold. Then I've got a ability tackle, I think size 8 swivel, and then I've got some of the Nash Combi Link. I've stripped back some for supple section just above the hook, and that just helps give the rig a little bit of movement when it's in the fish's mouth. And I've got a knotless knot, and I've got my air, and that's got half a cc more Pacific tuna and half a Baitworks pop up. What I'm just using over that, I'm feeding out a mix of boilie. It's all so I've got the Monster Red there, and I've got a cc more Pacific tuna, only the odd one, but I'm mostly using the Pacific tuna for the hook baits because Baitworks does break down quite quick. So with the Pacific tuna it takes longer to break down, and I'm one for sitting on my rods more, only reeling them in when I sort of have to. So I'd much rather have a bait what I know I can leave out for a long time and know it's not going to break down. So yeah, there's no need to overcomplicate complicate things on this lake. Like, the fish are quite easy to catch, they're not really hard fish to catch. The bottom's quite clean, and yeah, so I don't see much need in pop-ups too, because the bottom, again, the bottom's clean, there's nothing what I know looks not going to sink into, and even if there was a little bit of leaf debris on my spots, I know because the bait's critically balanced, I know that'll fall nice and slowly onto the spot. But these ability tackle size 8 curves I've been using, always staying pinpoint sharp. So yeah, they're some of the sharpest hooks I've ever used. But that's what's out on all 3 rods. Apart from the other 2, I've got a leader, but yeah, I got cut off when I was on the little carp lake the other week, so I sort of lost the leader for this. But again, this rig is dead simple, easy to tie. You never really need to overcomplicate things on a lake like that, I sort of explained. So yeah, we'll get this rig back out. This is the margin rod, the rig and the margin rod. Exact same on the other 2 rods, apart from there's a leader on this. On the other 2 rods, I mean. So I'll get the rig back out here. Probably put a bit more bait on the spots for the night. Again, not too much, it's only winter. And hopefully I can get a few in the night. I think I'm getting joined by Ben Tickham tonight. It'll be coming around 7 or 8. But one thing to never leave home without in the winter is the good old maggots. As you can see, they're in a bit of a state. I've left them in the garage for a while. All the ground bait I put in to dry them's just sort of turned into a ball, but bit of that over the margin spot little and often, and a bit of crushed up boilie. And yeah, basically what I've been doing to get that fish. So it's time I get this rig back out and get a bit more bait out, and I'll keep you updated throughout tonight and tomorrow. One thing I am loving at the moment is how it's getting lighter in the evenings. It's about mid-January and it's 10 to 5 and it's still quite light out there. In December it's pretty much dark, it's pitch black by 4:30, so I'm loving that at the moment, how it's getting lighter. Give it probably just under a month, I could start getting out after school again. But keep you updated with what happens on them tonight and this evening. Looking nice out there tonight. Unfortunately Ben can't come down now, he's got to work late, so I'm on my own. But I don't mind, I've got the camera stand for nighttime stills and that. So yeah, keep the vlog updated. Hello, it's midday now. No fish to report last night. I did have a bite on my margin rod again though last night, but picked it up, nothing was on. Been having a few trailers this morning, especially on the middle rod. 2 on the middle rod and 1 on the right hand rod, and I've been getting quite a few liners. It's about midday now, I've been up since about first light. I always like getting up early, watching the sunrise when I'm on the bank, doing overnighters, but got my noodles on the go now. So yeah, so I've just had the 1 fish so far. So I've had 2 bites though, but I don't really know what happened. Like, bobbing at the top, the rod was bent round, pick it up, completely nothing on there, but it's looking alright. I'm sort of out of this cold wind, and yeah, but I'll keep the vlog updated and we'll see what happens. Just packing up, rods on the deck now. No fish to show for today, but I'll probably be back down here on the next weekend. But yeah, I've had a bit of a social with Dave, who came down today from Ability Tackle, but he's had nothing though, and neither his mate. But yeah, anyway, see you on the next session. Right then, nice way to start the next session on on the monthly vlog down on the big carp lake at Windmill with Tom. Got a nice 12.5 zip len. This is the margin rod, first night in. Fitted about 10 to 5 in the morning. Absolute banger. Get in. We've got a few stills. We'll slip him back and let's keep our fingers crossed that Tom gets one.
Well, hopefully I can, mate.
Yeah.
What a peach.
There we go. Just going back. Look at them scales on it. Right, that is a banger. 12.5
Back she goes.
Get in.
Fight another day.
Yay.
It's my first fish for Luke's channel, and also a first fish from a new lake as well. What a little peach. £10 on the button, not a giant, but no means. Scales perfect, mouth pucker, not a hook hold in it, curtain still in there, everything. Honey crunch, 60mm bottom bait, tipped off with a bit of called a eye beak pop-up corn, and size 6 crank Camamara doing the business for me.
Go on, mate.
Let's get him back.
Well done, mate.
Thank you, Luke.
Right, Len. This is the second one of the session for me. £12 on the dot. Nice common. On the right hand rod on the point of the island. On the usual half a bottom bait, half a 7mm pop up. Size 8 ability tackle curves. Absolutely nailed. Is about 5 to 10 now. Yeah, really clean fish. Hopefully Tom can get another.
Hopefully, mate.
Yeah. We'll slip this a little further back.
Little banger. Yeah, Luke, well done, mate. Have a good one.
Hello, and I'm back down on the big carp lake. As you saw, me and Tom had one out each last night, and I had that one earlier. So we've had 3 out altogether,
Which isn't bad this time of year.
yeah.
Honestly.
But I'm just using the same stuff what you usually see me use. The Baitworks Monster Red with half a Monster Red bottom bait and half a 7mm pop up. And just that simple sort of knot to knot rig. Rods in the same sort of spots as last session. I feel like the camera's about to go. But yeah, I didn't really get much sleep last night, so I'm probably going to get my head down a little bit because I'm just knackered, as you can probably tell. And I'll keep the vlog updated. Look at that. Always fun you get a banging sunset at Windmill. Going into the second and final night. Got the wind pushing in here. Usual nice, I think, west wind, southwesterly or northwesterly, so nice warm wind. I've got to put the tips in there because the wind's just been giving us. You always get a nice sunset out Windmill. Tom down there, camera out. I think I've got to take some photos of this sunset. Love it, I think. There we go.
Hello, boys and girls, again. Just
we had the biggest fish in the lake now for Tom.
Yeah.
17 on the dot.
And I've already said, first session down here ever. and it's the first and only time I'm probably down here. Might come down again, see if I can get some more of the others out there, because I know there's so many lovely fish in this lake, but what do I care? I came down for a decent sized fish, and I went until got that. I've had 3 today, that is. 1 early this morning, a £1 on the float, which on a really light...
on the match lake, wasn't it?
Yeah, on a really light tackle rod, really bent the rod triple, and I was only a £1-pounder, and then get back to this way, put some bait in, put the rods in, about 2-3 hours later, tears off, biggest fish of the lake, boys and girls, £17 on the nose, I'm not sure if it's got a name, but...
Big scaly I call him anyway.
Well yeah,
but
that's decent, that's really good.
He's definitely the biggest mirror in the lake, what we know of. Yeah. And I'm sure he'll be £20 with the amount of BP milling pellet we're feeding him up on. He'll be £20, maybe even by the summer with this BP milling pellet. It's probably fish grip. What a banger!
What a banger! Thank you, Windmill. I'm back. Let's go back.
I remember having him in the tractor when he used to be in the match. Right, I'm Rob, point of the island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even bother redoing the rod last night. It was just so, I was just so cold. I just bloody. Right, there he is. He's been a bit jumpy. £14, 14.5 pound. Winter carp, got the lovely winter colours on it. Absolute banger. He's a bit jumpy from putting him in the retainer, but my hands are freezing. I'm getting him back. And so it's coming about 3 o'clock. I'm gonna start packing down now. Help Brad out with the match and all that. It's been a nice session. I've had 3 out, Tom had 2, he left about an hour ago. And Jordan Dix from Bristol Angling very kindly came down and gave me a nice new Nash coat, so thank you very much to Jordan for that. And yeah, but I'm going to get my stuff packed down. If one of the rods goes off last minute, I don't really think it will, because yeah, I've got quite a cold wind pushing into me, so, and I haven't really had much liners or anything, but we'll keep our fingers crossed for one more last minute fish. And I hope you enjoyed my first monthly vlog of January. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on my next video.